Welcome, welcome. Good to have your company. This is the CruiseAway show with Derek and Joe. And guess what we do? Correct. We take you on fabulous, big and exciting cruise holidays around the world, getting the best deals and the biggest variety in every trip we create.
Yes, we do. You don't have to worry about a thing. Just take advantage of our 2.5 decades of experience and our massive buying power here in Oz, saving you the hassle of the search. We can uncover all kinds of savings that others only wish to.
Yeah, that's right. So let's put our dollar where our mouth is and show you some repositioning revelations, those longer cruise trips that often cross continents and make your travel more diverse. We are heading transatlantic from glorious Miami to the Med with Norwegian Cruise Lines, and stand by for a stunning inclusive half-world cruise on the way too.
And all these trips are for 2027, by the way, so a deposit is all you need to say yes and get the prices locked. Now let's start with a Carnival adventure from Oz to exotic islands for a 3-week trip at the end of January in 2027, hopping on board in Sydney. Oh, that's just nice and easy and breezy, isn't it? To head on board a beautiful Carnival adventure, actually, on the Carnival adventure, which joined the fleet in March 2025 from P&O Australia, so it's been carnivalised. So expect a lot of those familiar aspects of your P&O Australia, but also mixed in with the Carnival fun ship flair. That's what we love, right? So some of the best musicians and, you know, recognisable brands of restaurant from Australia, but at the same time you've also got, of course, things that are new and fresh and different, and I think that's very enticing for a lot of us, especially with the ease of being able to cruise out of Sydney. For example, you've got free daily pizza between 11 and 4, deck parties, games and activities hosted by the Carnival Fun Squad, such as the White Hot Night, 80s rock and glow party, silent disco and elegant night. All of these things really just help to make it such a fun adventure. And with Carnival, it's never contrived fun. It's actually proper belly laughs, good hearty fun activities that are kind of infectious fun. You always want to be part of the action on Carnival. Even if, I have to say, even if you're quite reserved normally, you tend to find when you go on a Carnival cruise, there's just something about the atmosphere that makes you want to get up and get involved. Even if you're usually someone that sits on the sidelines. You'll find live cooking demonstrations with the executive chef, and you can, you know, go home with a recipe card and recreate one of their menus to wow your guests at dinner parties. How about some cocktail mixing and learning how to do flair bartending? As you're seeing right there, a nice hot stone massage. Yeah, there's a fully equipped spa with all of your luxury treatments you'd imagine. They often do a lot of special promotions during port day as well. So, you know, for example, if you're staying on the ship, maybe in a port, you can take advantage of the spa specials. I love that. Now, when it comes to you know, entertainment in the evening, the theatre will give you a chance to watch a completely different show every night, whether it be stand-up comedy or, you know, live production cast shows. And they do fly on specialty acts, some of Australia's finest as well, as you could expect. This is going to be an incredible adventure for you. So we're cruising out of Sydney, and a couple of days at sea is going to see us into Early Beach, that incredible laid-back destination, which will give you, you know, great stopping off point for the Whitsunday Islands, which have just got that picture-perfect turquoise ocean and some of the best marine life on Earth. You know, whether you're snorkeling, diving, or doing glass-bottom kayak. Then it's Darwin, and you know, honestly, it feels more tropical than Asia. I love the tropics. I think it's a special part of Oz. And maybe you don't get up there, or maybe you haven't been before, and this is going to be an ample opportunity to do it. Maybe go to Kakadu National Park. Benua, Indonesia is next for Bali, and it's your gateway to the spiritual side of Bali, whether it be the paddy fields or the monkey jungle, or maybe one of the famous temples, such as Pura Tanalot, right on the ocean. Speak to the team about booking an excursion. Lombok's next, which does really feel like Bali 30 years ago. There's no motor vehicles on this island, so it's bike or horse and cart to get around, and there's lots of lovely lush landscapes, volcanoes and waterfalls. Then we're on into Singapore, and we have a 2-night hotel stay after we disembark the ship, which will give you a lovely amount of time to enjoy the, you know, incredible garden city, Gardens by the Bay, the Singapore Flyer. You'll also find Singapore Zoo is fantastic, Raffles Hotel, Orchard Road for great luxury shopping. Then we're going to fly you to Bali. That's right, we're back into Bali, but we've got 5 nights this time to enjoy the island of the gods, a proper mini break. Love that. Oh, Bali is incredible. The locals are very warm and welcoming. You can enjoy wonderful spa treatments in Bali, massages, mandi bath with the flowers, salt scrubs. There's lots of places to go and have those done. And indeed lots of incredible temples to explore, such as Uluwatu up in the mountains. Then we're going to fly you straight back to Oz.
I tell you what, when you consider everything that we're going to do, you're going to do on this holiday, yes, I would love to come with you as well. 2 weeks of Carnival cruising and the 2 city stays, the couple of nights in Singapore and 5 nights in Bali, and your flights included. If I was asking you right now to guess the price, you'd guess completely too high, and I'll show you why. Because check this out. I mean, and check it again. I mean, how? How have we done all of this? Because a Carnival cruise, honestly, you're going to have the greatest time. This package is already a runaway success, by the way. It's already been booking up very, very quickly. So if you want to secure your places, and who wouldn't want to, at this kind of price tag, call the team today and lock it in with a deposit today. 2 weeks on Carnival Adventure cruising from Sydney, enjoying all of the wonderful dining and fun activities, the Edge Adventure Park, the theme nights, the impromptu parties, and just good quality fun times as you cruise to the top end over to Bali and Lombok, and then take time cruising over to Singapore. Then you get a couple of nights in a hotel there included. Then you fly to Bali, have a 5-night stay there included, and then fly back to Sydney, all for that price tag there. Deposits today only. Here's the details. Honestly, I have to tell you that we see a lot of cruise offers, and I have to tell you that that is a winner. When you work out really that should just be the cruise, right? That should just be your 14-night cruise, nothing else. I don't know how we've done that, but I'm very glad that we have. I'm sure you are as well, because this could be a great family affair as well. Take everybody with you and have the greatest time. Remember, it's just a deposit today to lock that price tag. So call now, toll free 1300 408 765, and that can be yours. But do not delay, because it's an excellent opportunity for you to get away and have a good holiday, and a good long holiday as well. It's not like just a few days. It is brilliant. Oh, I tell you what, I love it. 21 fabulous nights, 3 weeks away. I am so ready for that right now. I don't know about you.
Absolutely. How amazing would that be?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice amount of time. Now, our next new repositioning revelation is literally epic. The chance to ride the coasters in Miami and ride the waves on an all-inclusive Norwegian cruise to the Med. This 19-night trip starts on the 16th of April in 2027, and you're flying to magical Orlando first, the world's coaster capital, and you're staying around for a 2-night hotel stay. Ah, wonderful. Okay, so let's look at what we can do in Orlando. What can't we do? There's so much on offer for you. A taste of the action, incredible theme parks. You've got Disney, of course. You've got the Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Magic. You've also got Disney Studios, Epcot, Universal, and then not too far away, you've got Clearwater. You can go kayak out there. It's fabulous. Now it's time to cruise on board the wonderful Norwegian Epic. Now all inclusive, so this is your free at sea, premium drinks package, Wi-Fi package, 3 specialty dining meals, and $50 shore excursions credit per stateroom per port. So what do you really have to think about, other than maybe a few spa treatments or whatever you shop for in the boutiques? Not a lot, right? Not a lot. I love this because it enables us to budget easily when we've already got something that is packing in so much value, and also booking ahead of time into 2027 gives us time to to budget for that. I love that. Now on the Epic, which was one of the original Norwegian cruise line ships that were kind of heightened, bigger, bolder, more exciting than ever before. There's tons to do. For example, there's a bowling alley on board where you can strike or, spare a sea challenge with your friends and family, which is great. Behind the scenes tour. Now, this is something that's really fun to do if you book early, because it tends to to sell out pretty fast. You've got musicals that are recognisable, such as Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. You might have seen that in the West End or Broadway, or in the entertainment district back home. It's on the ship and you're not paying anything extra for that. So that's great. That's another little addition that you'll get on Norwegian, which makes it extra special. The Broadway Series 80s edition show as well, with great Broadway tunes of the 80s and well-known classics. Now they also are, have a firm focus on theme nights, including the White Hot Party, which is iconic on Norwegian Cruise Lines. Now we are cruising out of Florida, and then we're heading across the pond to Funchal, Madeira. So Funchal is a lush and steep, dramatic port of call with banana plantations and vineyards clinging to the hillsides. That sailing is going to be beautiful. And one of the tours you might want to do is the Monty Palace Tropical Garden tour whilst you're there. Then we're into Motril, and Motril's your doorway to Grenada's Moorish past, tucked up in the mountains. And the Alhambra Palace and Generalife Gardens would be the one to see here. You've got to go to the Alhambra when you're in this port for sure. Cartagena, Spain is next, and this is where you can see some wonderful Roman ruins. And you might even want to do a little horse riding experience at the Andalusia Horse Ranch. They're famous, the horses in this part of the world as well. So speak to the team on board about that. Next up, it's Ibiza, which is one of the beautiful islands in Spain and is known for being a party island, but actually the quiet side is definitely the best kept secret. Pine forests, hidden coves, and a fortified old town await you in Ibiza. Palma de Mallorca is next on the list for you, which has a lovely Gothic grandeur. You've got this amazing Gothic cathedral. And a tour you might want to do is the Serra de Tramunda Scenic Drive and Valdemossa, taking you to a different part of the island to explore. We're going to cruise into Barcelona and disembark. You've got 2 nights to enjoy the Catalonian capital here, which is a nice time to explore Barcelona. It's definitely enough time to see all the hotspots. And it is a city of culture and architecture and art, from the Picasso Museum to the beautiful Parque Güell in the mountains and the old Gothic Quarter El Born. You're going to just fall in love with Barcelona. Les Ramblas as well has lots of street entertainers to explore. Now, we're going to fly you back to Australia after that epic adventure.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a bit of everything. It's an absolutely action-packed holiday. It is brilliant. As we said right at the beginning, everything about this holiday is absolutely epic. I tell you what, you've got so much to look forward to there. It is going to be a great time. I mean, this is for those people who like to live, and check out the price tag that we've got for this as well, because given that the cruise is completely all-inclusive, I mean, like beyond all-inclusive, is so good. I mean, this is off the chart for value. So let me just talk you through everything that's included one by one. The flight from Sydney to Orlando, 2 nights in a hotel there, and then you have 2 weeks, 14 nights of Norwegian epic cruising, full unlimited premium drinks package, a 4-night specialty dining package to enjoy, a Wi-Fi package, and $50 of shore excursion credit for every port. Your gratuity charges are in there as well, so your cruise goes transatlantic from the States over to Madeira and Spain and Ibiza or Mallorca, ends in Barcelona in Spain, and there's a 2-night hotel stay there as well before your flight back to Oz. Here's all the details you need to get yourself booked. Remember, it is just a deposit today to secure this offer, which is absolutely ridiculous, and I would be as quick as you possibly can. Do not waste any time with this one. Remember, deposits, deposits, deposits to make this happen. It looks like it's a long way off, but remember, you're locking a great price in by booking today. So call 1300 408 765. I would suggest doing it today. Ring round the family, see who's coming, and then get it booked. It's as simple as that here at CruiseAway, where we do honestly bring you the best worldwide holiday deals at the lowest possible prices. They are ridiculous. No one's going to beat us on that, let me tell you. Right, okay, it is time for us to move on to our final repositioning revelation. And this is 74 wonderful nights of travel, because you're taking a half-world journey on board MSC Magnifica from Rome back to Oz with an exclusive CruiseAway price tag and just the last few cabins available. So 1st of January 2027, we'll fly you from Sydney to Rome, and you have got an exciting 2-night hotel stay in Italy's glorious capital.
Oh, yes, indeed you do. It's of course famous for the Colosseum and St. Peter's, But what really stays with people in Rome is the smaller moments, you know, having that espresso in a standing bar, you know, finding fountains tucked into quiet piazzas away from the madding crowd. I mean, that's the magic of Rome, the, you know, details. And then it's time for us to cruise on board the beautiful Magnifica, and you're going to be on board for 71 nights. Wow. Now you've got lots included. You've got the dine and drink package and 10 shore excursions alongside 30% off your laundry on board. Wow. So this will actually cater for a lot of your expenses when you're on board. So that's great. And it enables you as well to just sit back and relax whilst you're on the cruise with minimal additional expenses. Of course, depending on what you want to do. If you want to do a bit of shopping on board in the boutiques, you know, that's always an option. But I love that you've got the excursions packed in there too. So you can just literally take your pick whilst you're on board. You can either select them by going to the Shore Excursions presentation or heading down to the desk and picking out what you want to do in each port of call. There's plenty of time to do that whilst you're at sea as well. So that's the great thing about it. So let's see what we have on board the ship. Well, you've got an incredible fully stocked spa, steam room, sauna, all of these great things which just make your life so much more relaxing. I love a sauna. I just think it's just one of the best things about being at sea. It's that you've got all easy access. The gym is literally upstairs. You don't have to get in your car, drive, find parking, pay for parking. You know, everything's right there within a deck or two reach, including your entertainment, including your restaurants, everything. And this is why we love cruising so much, isn't it? And the destinations come to us, not the other way around. You're in this beautiful luxury vessel, your bed's made daily, you know, you have a daily turn down service, and then all you have to do is sit back and relax and wake up in a new destination every day. Wow. That is living the dream, if you ask me. Now, the 3-deck Lagoce atrium has an incredible waterfall backdrop, crystal piano, bars and shopping, so it's the epicenter of the entertainment. You know, a lovely big grand staircase as well. And you'll find that they do live events there. So they might have music, trivia. They might do the shops on board might do a presentation talking about different gemstones or talking about different product line they have on board. So that's always interesting. Included, you've got mini golf. So it's all these things that you think, you know, you might take the family to mini golf back home. It's $100 for 4 of you to go. It's included on board the ship. It's 9 holes as well, great for all the family. This would be a good family adventure. I mean, if you can take that time off a little bit longer. But, you know, mini bowling as well, 10-pin challenge. That's great. They've got an arcade on board. They've got a 4D cinema. These are all extra little entertainment options for you if you want to upgrade and pay a little bit. It's not a lot, though. Again, compared to back home, you're not paying a lot in additional fees when it comes to things like this. Oh, and then there's the swimming pools. Of course, swimming pools, hot tubs. It's all up on deck for you, alongside one wonderful nightly entertainment. So we're cruising out of the port for Rome, Civitavecchia, and we're into Genoa, first of all, in northern Italy. It has a lovely maritime feel to it, this city. It's very colourful and bright, lots of gorgeous walkways and awnings, and just fantastic food, I have to say, in Genoa. Really good. I love the pizza there. Next up, we're into Marseille in France. Bold, exciting, dramatic port of call, where you'll see old fishing boats beside the modern waterfront architecture. Now you might go to Aix-de-Provence with the pastel streets and fountains. It's not so far away. Then it's Barcelona, which is a very energetic city. Incredible architecture, of course, there. And I have to say, wonderful shopping in Barcelona too. You might want to take an excursion to Sagrada Familia, the famous Gothic cathedral. I think it's finished now. There we go. Gibraltar's next. Now, the famous thing to see here, of course, is the macaques, the apes that live up on the rock. They are very entertaining. But there's also the great dolphin watching in this port. You might want to take an excursion to do that. There's Casablanca in Morocco, which blends old with new. Now, the thing to do in Morocco for sure, other than the incredible Hassan Mosque, is to go to the markets, pick up some traditional arts and crafts. Then it's Mindelo in Cape Verde, which has kind of a Creole feel to it, but you are in the subtropics here. So it's lush volcanic landscape with wonderful snorkeling and diving opportunities as well out on the reef. Absolutely beautiful. Next up, we're heading into Salvador, Brazil, which is a really vibrant city. It's UNESCO World Heritage. The Lacerdo elevator is an iconic viewpoint in the city. You take it from the beach up to the town. I'd recommend walking around the old town too. It's beautiful. Then we have an overnight in the capital of Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Pure spectacle, beaches, mountains, iconic landmarks. You've got to get up there and see Christ the Redeemer. That is unforgettable. You take the funicular up and you'll just see this amazing landmark. Next up, we have an overnight in Buenos Aires. It just gets better and better, this itinerary, doesn't it? Now, it has a real European feel to it, Buenos Aires, but a Latin soul at the heart of this iconic city. Maybe head to the Eva Perón Museum, over to Recoleta Cemetery, which is unforgettable, actually, and the Colón Theatre. You can do it a best of. Puerto Madryn awaits next. This is famous for its penguins, its wildlife, as we venture further down south in Argentina. So I'd recommend doing a wildlife tour whilst you're there into Patagonia, for sure, and the team will help you select that. Stanley's next in the Falkland Islands, and wonderfully remote, but again, a real focus on the incredible wildlife, and emperor penguins live on Stanley. So if you'd like to see the wildlife in the best way possible, go with an expert who will give you a guided tour. Ushuaia, we're at the end of the world here. In fact, the Tierra del Fuego National Park is the famous landmark here. It's very barren, very exciting to actually go and view it. You can do the end of the world train that takes you along there. But an overnight gives us an ample opportunity to do longer excursions in this port too. Then it's Puerto Montt in Chile, and this actually has a German heritage. So you'll see a lot of German buildings in this port, but it's volcanic, it's lush, and it has incredible waterfalls. So I went to visit what you're seeing pictured there, the Petro River, when I was there. Then Santiago in Chile, one of my favorites in this part of the world. Such a beautiful city, incredible architecture, and also wonderful wineries. You have an overnight on board, so I'd recommend booking a winery tour if you are a wine lover, to get the best of the Chilean wines and taste them and select them and maybe choose some to bring back home with you. Before we head to Easter Island in Chile, one of the most mysterious places on earth. In fact, an excursion to the Moai statues is absolutely a must here. They're iconic, you've probably seen pictures of them before, but seeing them in real life is going to be incredible. Papeete, Tahiti is next, and we have an overnight here as well, which is wonderful. Now, it's a nice, relaxing port, and I think after all the excursions you probably will have done already, you might just want to, take a wander, go to the beach, and just kick back and relax in Papeete. But after hours, there's some great bustling markets as well to enjoy. Moorea's next, and again known for its lovely tropical marine life, but ray feeding is a fun thing to do on Moorea, and you can line up an excursion with the ship. Of course, you've got lots included in your cruise fare, haven't you? We're next up into the incredible Cook Islands and Atuki. Now, the lagoon is famous for its incredible shades of blue, as you're seeing right there, and a lagoon cruise is the one to do here with the moto stops. Next up, we're into Rarotonga, also in the Cook Islands, which feels very traditional. You've got markets, you've got, the backdrop of drum beats, and the local traditional ways of living will be very apparent to you when you're in these islands. Next up, New Zealand Bay of Islands for the Rewas village, a traditional Maori village to visit for sure, or the Waitangi Treaty Grounds is a fun one to visit on excursion. And again, all of this can be organised with the ship. We are heading to Auckland next, which is actually a very volcanic part of New Zealand. A lot of people don't realise there's 50 volcanoes surrounding Auckland. Now, an excursion to do here would be volcanic viewpoints, and the city's enjoying the outdoor lifestyle of the city. Tauranga is what is going to be next up on your itinerary, and it's a great stopping off point for Rotorua and the geothermal wonders of Rotorua, the geyser parks, the Maori culture, the steaming volcanic landscapes. There's really nothing like this. Christchurch next, and this will, as you see, it's got completely different landscapes, almost a bit English in the green rolling hills. But if you want to get out there and do a kayak safari, that would be fun as well. We're hopping into Dunedin next, which has strong Scottish roots and definitely dramatic coastal scenery. Now, perhaps you're going to visit the Otago Peninsula, known for its wildlife and rugged beauty, whilst you're in Dunedin. We're going to cruise through Fiordland National Park next, one of New Zealand's most breathtaking regions. Sheer cliffs, waterfalls, misty fjords. that you'll get to view directly from the ship. I think this will be unforgettable. I love being eye level with these dramatic landscapes. There's nothing quite like being on a cruise and seeing the fjords in person. You're going to love it. Hobart's next, and we have an overnight on board in Hobart, which is wonderful, historic and creative, with colonial streets, a thriving food scene. Now, this will enable you to have time to visit the Mona Museum or head out into the wilderness. The Bunurong Sanctuary is a great place to visit, as are the Russell Falls. Now, we're going to finish with an overnight in Sydney, which is great. Just being there on the harbour in your floating hotel. What a way to finish this spectacular 74-night adventure. Just wow.
I know. I mean, honestly, I think we said in the introduction it was a half-world cruise. I think it's more three-quarters, isn't it? It's absolutely brilliant. And with this, of course, you get that romantic stay in Rome, of course, your flight over there. And then this cruise, which is over 10 weeks of cruising, just so many inclusions as part of your offer as well, which is brilliant. And this is the final call for the last few cabins we have available at our special exclusive price tag. Remember that a deposit today will lock it in for you, so it's by no means not too late. It includes your flight from Sydney over to Rome, 2 nights in a hotel there, and then we'll whisk you from your hotel to start your incredible 71-night world cruise adventure on MSC Magnifica, cruising through Europe, across the pond to South America. We've got the South Pacific in there, there's New Zealand, and just so many other highlights and destinations along the way. You have got a dine and drink package included here. All of your service charges are included. You also get 10 shore excursions included as well, all for this incredible price tag. And those shore excursions, by the way, the second you are booked, we will send you your MSC booking number, and you can log straight onto their website and you can go and choose those excursions around the world that you want to do. So the excitement of this starts literally the day you book the package. But I have to say, we only have a few cabins left at this exclusive price tag. Can you believe that price for 71 nights of cruising, and there's so much included? Here's the details to get booked. You have got the dine and drink package as well, which means that beers and wines included when you go main dining, and your buffet for lunch and dinner, which is really lovely. You also have a 30% laundry discount throughout the whole of the cruise. And I have to tell you, I've just recently cruised with MSC. Their laundry and pressing service is great. You can have them wash and iron and put it all on hangers. They sort it all out for you. They're amazing. They are really good. And don't forget, of course, you've got the 10 free shore excursions included there as well. 1300 408 765. Well, that was a corker to finish off, and it means that we have run out of time. So if you've made the decision and you really like the idea of that, jump in and get one of the last few cabins on that, because that is a humdinger and a half, isn't it?
Wow. I can't believe that's 74 nights.
I know, yeah, I'm ready. I'm so ready. Listen, thank you for your company. We are out of time for this show, but we will be back very soon with new and exciting holidays to look forward to as we cruise away.